Hey everybody, Marty Mazur, good morning. Today is the 3rd of August 2017. I'm going to keep this video very quick. I was just updating my charts, the 2013 versus 2017 being one of them this morning. The setup for 2017 looked remarkably like the setup for 2013 coming into the year. I've done a number of videos where I had shown those comparisons. The reason it's interesting is because 2013 was the last really good year we had with the S&P up 29%. So I hadn't looked at that in a while, so I thought I would this morning. And there's one thing that I think is something worth discussing here on the video and something I think will help us set expectations going forward. You may know 2017 has been unusual in terms of lack of volatility. Now, when you look at your screen there, you see the actual S&P 500 index. That's the mountain chart. Green line would be the 50-day. Simple moving average, the 100-day in purple, and the 200-day in blue. Those three, in terms of their positioning and their slopes, say very optimistic things about probabilities going forward for the index. And as you can see in 2017, we haven't had a tremendous amount of volatility. We've had some dips. Here we broke the 50-day, tested it, passed the test, passed the test, passed the test 3 times, I'd say. And here we are comfortably above it with the market moving kind of in a sideways fashion here of late. This indicator down here, I don't know that I've shared this with you before. This is the ATR, or the average true range. This particular graph here is taking the 20-day average, 4.68, as you can see here. That's a measure of volatility. It's not a measure of trend. It's a measure of the actual volatility, the average true daily range. Or again, this would be the average over the last 20 days for the S&P 500. So far this year, you can see we have a range of just above 10, down to what would be the lowest point currently at now about 4.7. Now let's just change the dates and make this the exact same period, although in 2013, and see how we look from a volatility standpoint. Okay, for one, we see several tests again of the 50-day moving average. In fact, a big test here in June of 2013, ultimately came out of it, but even tested the 100-day. That's where the index found support, didn't come near the 200-day, but that was a lot of volatility. In fact, from the high to low here, that was a 7.5% move. If you put those in Dow terms, that would be in the neighborhood of 1,600 points in a year where the index was up 29%. Notice the average true range at 6.6, considerably higher than where it is today, with a range of above 15 down to as low as about 5. So my point here, folks, is that in a year that was absolutely exceptional for patient stock market investors, we had a good deal of volatility. In fact, this looks more like a normal year to me than does 2017 thus far. So my point here today, folks, is that some volatility here, while we haven't been used to it in the recent past, would be unequivocally the norm, and I want you to expect that. Of course, as that develops, when it does, not if, I'll be here to comment on the signals that it's sending and how it's affecting probabilities via our charts going forward. Thank you, folks, as always, for watching and listening, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.